Hey guys, this is Dra0gon1. This is week 25 for the Cool Otakus, and this week we're talking about what is the best / worst ending to a manga / anime. So, this was asked by, I can't pronounce the guy's name, so I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the video. But I just want to say that in this video I'm going to lay it out a bit differently, because what I'll do is when I'm talking about the worst endings or the best endings, I'll just say the anime first, and just in case you're watching that anime or you plan to watch it and you don't want to know the ending, then then people aren't going to moan at me like there's spoilers and that kind of thing. So yeah, also please don't forget to go to our mod section and vote for next week's topic. And yes, I was going to say something else. Was there anything else I was going to say? No, as far as I know, no, there's nothing else. So yeah, now the best / worst endings to an anime or manga. Oh god, this is quite a hard question. I guess, okay, I'll go with the worst ones first because they're the easiest to go. So I'm going to say Soul Eater. Now this is going to be the worst ending. So if you haven't watched Soul Eater and you plan to watch, or if you haven't watched Soul Eater and you plan to watch it, or you're watching it currently, skip this bit because I'm going to be talking about the ending for Soul Eater. So for the people that have seen the ending for Soul Eater, the reason why I think it's the worst ending, because it's a load of shit. I mean, seriously, you're going to defeat the Keshin with hope? I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It sounds like that is really cheesy and sounds like something a Disney cartoon would do. Yes, we're going to defeat you with hope. That's BS. But then again, Soul Eater did kind of drift off from the manga at a certain point, and they did change some things, and the ending, Soul Eater was a good anime, but the ending was BS. So I did not like the ending for Soul Eater because it was crap. That's end of. I mean, you guys might think differently. You might think, oh, it was amazing, or it was really good, or but I personally thought it was terrible. Yeah, so now another anime I'm going to talk about. I'm going to go for the worst first because the only ones I can think of at the moment. So the worst, another really bad ending, is from the anime Fortune Arterial. Or if you have not, again, if you haven't watched Fortune Arterial or you plan to watch it, and or you're currently watching it, then skip this bit because I'll be talking about the ending for Fortune Arterial. So Fortune Arterial, the anime was really good. The build-up for it was really good, and I really did enjoy the build-up for it. I mean, the first 3 episodes were kind of boring, but when it got to about the 4th episode and got to about the 10th or 11th, it was getting really good, and I was really looking forward to like the next episode. And then the episode 12 came out and it was a major disappointment, and I really wanted to make a video on it because I was so pissed when I watched it. I can remember just getting so angry about it. The ending was crap because you assumed that Erica was going to buy, I can't remember the main character's name, but he was going to buy the main character and he was going to become her servant, but that didn't happen at all. They didn't even sort of make out or anything like that. Nothing like that even happened. At least you could have got at least like a kiss at the end. I mean, that would have sort of satisfied the the fans watching it. But no, they didn't even do that. It was just sort of like, we're going to find a solution to this, end of anime, and it was just BS. It was crap, and I was just sort of sat there like thinking, what the fuck? That was shit. I really did love the build up for it, but the ending was just a major letdown. And yeah, Fortune Arterial's ending was bad, and I did not like it at all. It really pissed me off. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of any more endings. Trying to think of any more. The anime, the Family of Zero, again, I'll be talking about the ending for this one too. The ending for season 3, I can't really remember it because I haven't watched it in a while. But I believe the ending was when what was the guy's name? I can't remember the main character. What was his name? I can remember the main girl, her name was Louisa, but I can't remember the other. No, Saito. I think his name was Saito. I think that was his name. Yeah, Saito. I believe he didn't go home, or he was gonna go home, but he didn't. I can't really remember, but I can remember getting annoyed at that too, just thinking, wow, this ending's shit. I can remember just thinking that's really disappointing. So the Familiar Zero, I believe the ending, if I remember correctly, the ending for season 3 was a really big letdown for me. The ending for the first season was really good, because we assumed that Saito was going to die, but he didn't, and in season 2 he sort of was alive. So I really did. I believe it was season 1 where Saito nearly dies. That was a really good ending to a season, but the ending for season 3 was shit, and I didn't like it. Trying to think of any good endings or bad ones. Now, a bad ending. I didn't like the ending for this. I'm going to be talking about Death Note now. I did not like the ending for Death Note. It really let me down. It was really a big disappointment for me. Some people it might have been good, but for me, I didn't like it. In the ending with Death Note, Light dies at the end, and Nier wins, and I thought that was kind of BS. I didn't like the fact that Nier won because I really wanted Light to win, and I thought Light deserved to win. Well, I know he was an evil bastard, but I believed Light had the better. Light should have outsmarted him. The only thing that let him down was the fact that his assistant who was helping him out let him down and more or less killed him, and more or less got him killed. And I didn't like that at all. I would have preferred if Light actually won, and I didn't like the ending because I did like the fact that he died. You know, when he died, that was pretty epic. But I didn't like the fact that he died and it ended there. It would have been better if Light won, or if it was an alternative ending. I just didn't like the fact that he just sort of laid on the steps and just died. I think that was kind of BS. But again, that's my opinion. So you guys might have really liked the ending for Death Note, but I didn't particularly. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Is what I'm trying to say. It was okay, but I preferred if Light won or if they did a different ending. I come up with an ending. I'm not even going to talk about it because it would take too long. I'm just trying to think of other anime endings. Okay, I've got a couple good endings that I quite liked. The ending for Chobits was pretty good, where Chi and Hideki, I think they sort of like, I can't really remember what happened. Didn't they sort of like kiss or something? I believe they did, and then sort of like Chi was like, "Yes, you're the one person for me," and something like that, and then they like bonded or something. I can't really remember, but I believe that's what happened. Like Chi and Hideki kissed, and I thought that was pretty good because it finally, you're thinking, they had all this build up of sort of Hideki sort of having Chi and sort of like trying to say that having feelings for her is wrong, but eventually sort of more or less gives up for them and just sort of says, "Oh, fuck it, yeah, I love a robot," and and they more or less made out at the end, which was awesome. So yeah, Chi, the Chobits, good ending. Loved Chobits' ending. Pretty awesome. I'm trying to think of any more endings that I watched. Okay, really cool ending. It could have been better, but it was pretty awesome too. Was the ending for Tengotoba Gurren Lagann. That was awesome. Tengotoba Gurren Lagann is an amazing anime, and I would check it out. Even if you're not into mecha, it really is a great anime. It's I'd go as far to say it's one of the best you'll ever see, because it's on my list of best animes. It's probably number 2 or number 3. It is awesome and it's amazing, and I definitely would recommend it to absolutely anybody because it is awesome. Tengotoba Gurren Lagann. The ending was when Simon was sort of talking to that kid at the end, and he's sort of an old man, and he sort of looks out to the sky and he sees all the Gurren Lagann sort of like going to space. I thought that was pretty awesome, and I also quite like the fact that we seen Simon giving advice to some kid. I believe that's what happened at the end. Again, I haven't watched Tengotoba Gurren Lagann in about 6 months, so it was a while ago that I watched it, so I can't exactly remember. But I believe that's what happened. If I remember correctly, that's what happened. Yeah, I believe that's what happened. So, I'm trying to think of any more anime endings that were pretty awesome. Any more that were pretty awesome? I can't really remember the ending for Full Metal Alchemist, but I think that was pretty awesome. I can't remember the ending to Full Metal Alchemist, but I'm sure that was pretty awesome. I actually think it was really good. I can't really remember though. I can't remember the ending, but I can remember thinking that it was pretty awesome. I'm not exactly sure though. I'm sure the ending for Full Metal Alchemist is awesome. But yeah, I can't remember the ending for Full Metal Alchemist. Alpha Lead. I'm just sort of strolling through like a list of anime that I've got loaded up. Alpha Lead. I'm trying to think of the ending for that. I'm sure. I'm trying to think. What was the ending for Alpha Lead? No, I can remember. I think the ending for Elfen Lied was pretty epic. I believe that you find out that the main character and Lucy, who's sort of the girl with the horns, I believe you find out that the main character and her are related, or in some sort of way. I can't really remember. I know that the main character falls in love with his cousin, but I can't remember if Lucy and the main character are also related. I think they were related, and I'm sure Lucy dies at the end. I'm sure she dies at the end. I think she dies at the end. Again, I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't really remember. I've watched so many animes, but I can't remember the endings for them. It's just kind of this thing I can't really remember. That's all I've got at the moment. That's all the endings I can think of. I'm sure a lot of you have got some more awesome endings that you can think of, but for me, they're the ones that I can think of at the moment, and I can't remember anything else. Yeah, that's all I'm going with at the moment because I can't remember anything else. But yeah, they're my awesome endings. I've got so many more. I should have taken time to actually prep this and sort of kind of prep it and write down a list of cool endings and sort of memorize what happened, but I can't really remember. This was more or less I kind of winged this video. So yeah, that's my shithouse video, and I'm sorry for the late video, guys. I've been busy, and for some reason my camera's gone a bit dodgy, so it's kind of taken me a while to try and charge it, and I've kind of had to sort of plug it into something else, and it's complicated. But more or less my camera kind of fucked up for a bit, but now it's okay. So yeah, it's cool. So that's why my video was a bit late. I'm planning to do all my reviews tomorrow, I hope, unless I don't get distracted with anime. Oh, come on, go drinking with us or something. But yeah, I'm going to try and get all my reviews done tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, this is Dra0gon1. Please subscribe, guys. Laters. Also, I forgot to mention, somewhere on this video, hopefully, if I know how to do it and it works right, the video to an AMV I made should be embedded somewhere on the video, either around here, or if it's not, then it'll be in the description below. Yeah, but I made an AMV and it took me fucking ages to do, and I just really appreciate if you guys checked it out. At the moment it's only got about 100 views, but it'd be awesome if you guys checked it out and tell me your thoughts on it and commented on it. So yeah, it'll be somewhere in this video somewhere, so hopefully. Anyway, if it's not, then it'll be in the description. Anyway, yeah, as I'm saying, sorry it was really late. I was busy, and I more or less forgot, so sorry about that. So anyways, guys, laters.